All right, well, last weekend's disappointing loss means the Rams' season is over, but for one person, that means the end of a good run.
And Heidi's here to explain that.
Well, you might not know his name, but if you've been to a Rams game in the last 15 years, you've probably seen him and wondered, how'd he get that job?
For the last 15 years, when the Rams scored, Ed Fadler was there. Not calling him plays, but waving the Rams flag. It's a flag he originally made for tailgating.
Putting the letters on the flag, I didn't know how to do that. So my wife said, well, iron them on there. And I said, well, you mean you can iron material onto material? Yeah.
Yes, one made by hand. And the first day he flew it, it grabbed people's attention.
And what surprised me was the number of people coming up wanting to know where I got that flag.
So he decided to carry it into the stadium. And at the beginning of the third quarter, he got gutsy.
I asked an usher if I can run with the flag on the field, and the usher said, no, we can't do that. And I said, well, let me just run from here to there. He said, no, I can't.
He made the most of the situation, and on the way back to his seats, he ran through the aisles carrying his flag.
I'm running, I'm just chucking with this flag, giving high fives to everybody. And as I'm going toward right field on the Jumbotron, there's a close-up view of the flag, and me running with it.
The next week, someone at work convinced him to call the Rams, and he got transferred from person to person, and then finally, the right person.
She screamed when I told her that, I had this flag. She said, we've been wanting to find out who had that flag. So that's how it got started.
He's been at every home game since, waving a Rams flag with pride. Of course, some seasons he worked harder than others.
That year of the greatest show on turf, it seemed like there was a couple of games there where right after I laid the flag down, and here I go again.
Last year was a little slow.
Can tell by my weight on that. I always blamed it on the Rams offense. But
this year was better, but it is Ed's final year.
The old saying, passing the torch.
Yeah.
Well, I'm basically passing the flag to my sons.
So the flag will still fly. Only next season, it will be in the hands of another Fadler.
Friends introduced me to other friends, like, he runs the flag for the Rams. I'm like, yeah, it's a pretty cool gig.
Now, Ed's sons have been helping him for a while, and over the years, the Rams have added even more flags, but it all started with Ed that first year when the Rams played at Busch Stadium, and you can see he's a great guy.
Had no idea that's how it started.
You think I could fill in? I can sew a little bit, put a little something on the flag and run
Can you
around.
run,
Can you
though?
run with the flag?
That's the part that eliminates me.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
the
pretty
important
heavy.
There's a lot of work. I mean, that's drag on that thing.
Yes, indeed.
Even without there being a breeze in the dome.
And you lead the team out, so if you happen to, trip, that's not a good thing.
They're going to move you out of the way.